Hello, everyone. It's been a really long time since you last saw me on Facebook. I disappeared because I've had a lot of challenges in my life, emotionally, physically, professionally, financially, basically in all areas of my life. But I decided to get back on Facebook because here I can reach people, I can reach the public. And I decided to do a video series about my current health situation and about the healing process. It was actually an idea of a very good friend of mine. So thank you, Bine, for giving me this advice to do video recordings or audio recordings because it might help me as well. And actually, that's one of the reasons that I'm doing this video series is that I want my voice to be heard. It might be as sort of a therapy for me. And the other reason is that I'm sure that there are thousands of people out there who are struggling like me, and they are looking for answers, they are looking for solutions, but they don't know what to do. And if I share my story, they might get answers and they might get faith. So I would like to encourage people and I would like to inspire people with my story. And I would like to make them believe that if I can do it, they can do it too. So my story is very long. But I will try to squeeze everything into 5 to 10 minutes. Only during the last 10 years, I've had numerous health issues. And I've made a little list for me here because when I'm doing a video, I tend to forget things. Well, look, I was not brave enough to do a live stream, so I pre-recorded this session, but that's how it all begins. So I've had a lot of health issues only during the last 10 years, including severe eczema. In 2011, I was diagnosed with arthritis. In 2012, I had a tonsillectomy due to acute tonsillitis. And also in 2012, I had pulmonary embolism, and I had to give myself injections, blood thinners, for 8 months. And the complete recovery took me 10 to 12 months until I regained my strength and health, and I was able to get back to work. In 2015, I had severe issues with Candida. In 2016, I was diagnosed with asthma. And during, all these years, I've been having hormonal imbalances. There was a period in my life when I even stopped menstruating for about 9 months. Then I've been having thyroid issues, digestive issues, and constant loss of weight. At the moment, I'm only 47 kilos. And The other day, I even took pictures of myself. I asked my mom to take pictures of myself because I want sort of a documentation. I want these pictures to remember that I never want to be so skinny again. And just a short story. I still have a few things on my list. I just want to mention that during my whole lifetime, there were so many people, so many friends who were jealous about my body, and they were saying, "Wow, you're so slim, you're so beautiful, you don't have any issues with overweight." And yeah, years ago, I had more ego, and I was like, well, yeah, I'm lucky. I was saying that I've got good genes, and I'm so slim without doing any workout, and I was proud. But later on, I realized that something was really wrong with me. Something was wrong because I'm like this, and I keep losing weight all the time. Even though I don't want to lose weight, and I'm not able to put on any weight. And now I'm in this situation, being only 47 kilos. You can see all my bones, and I just want to tell all these people and friends who said that they were jealous about my body. I'm telling you, it's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling to be like this. And I really do want to put on some weight, but an important thing is that when I look into the mirror, I'm not saying to myself that I look disgusting or whatever, I just accepted the way I am now. There is a very special person in my life who taught me a lot about acceptance, a lot about discipline, a lot about perseverance, and I learned to accept myself. I learned to accept my body as it is now, and I learned to accept the situation that I'm in now. And this is where everything begins. You have to love yourself now. That's the first step. And then you can do the other steps. Anyway, back to the list. Fatigue. Fatigue is something that I've been really struggling with during the last years. And to finish the list of the symptoms, at the beginning of this year, I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. My toes were swelling, and I had very, very bad pain. And I just said, enough is enough. I came home to Hungary. Some of you know that I live in Mallorca, so I've been living in Mallorca for a year. But I came back to Hungary, and I went to medical checkups because I want to know what's going on. So I went to a gastroenterologist, and basically the latest diagnosis that I have now, this is from April, that I have gastritis, which is the inflammation of the inlay of the stomach, and I have bile reflux. So why am I telling you all this? Because I have always felt that my body was strong. I really felt during my whole life that my body is strong, and it is stronger than the body of people in general. So what is going on in my body that I keep getting ill all the time? I come out from one illness and then I go into another one in a short time. And that it's impossible that I have like 15 different kind of illnesses. So I want to know the root cause of everything. So that's the main point why I'm telling you all this, that there is always a root cause. And at the beginning of this year, I came across some interviews of a specialist. He's called Anthony William. He's called Anthony William, who wrote a book. So he wrote this book about a healthy thyroid and about a virus called Epstein-Barr. And as I've been having thyroid issues, and my mom also has thyroid issues, my mom bought this book, and when I actually read it, it opened up my eyes. It opened up my eyes because all the symptoms that I've had during my lifetime, all of those symptoms are listed in this book. So when I came home to Hungary, I went for a blood test. I wanted to know if I have or if I've ever had the Epstein-Barr virus, and the test came out positive. So I have antibodies. And an important thing that you should know with the Epstein-Barr virus is that even when it is not active, actually I have antibodies, it's not active in my body at the moment, it's not acute, it's in a dormant state. But what you need to know is that even in a dormant state, the Epstein-Barr virus is damaging your organs and damaging your systems. So when I read this book, the first thing I felt was relief. I was so relieved because, and I got faith. Important that I got faith, because now I know what it is and it can be treated. And please let me just read you another list, because in this book you will find many symptoms that are caused by the Epstein-Barr virus. And I actually wrote down all the ones from the book that I have ever experienced during my life. So quickly, I'm going to read it to you, and then I'll carry on. So the symptoms are low thyroid enzymes, metabolic issues, mysterious loss of weight, loss of appetite, fatigue, tiredness, changes in energy levels, increased sensitivity for cold, cold hands and feet, mood changes, anxiety, joint aches and pain, tingling and numbness of the limbs, irregular heartbeat and palpitations, tinnitus, constipation, decrease of libido, abnormal menstrual cycles, discoloration of the skin, eczema, rheumatoid arthritis, reflux, streptococcus. So how interesting, isn't it? So now that I know what it is, what I need to do is to do a detox, and I need to get rid of the heavy metals in my body. But not to forget that I got a diagnosis from the gastroenterologist that I have gastritis and bile reflux. So the very first thing I need to do is to treat the inflammation in the stomach, the gastritis, treat the inflammation, restore gut health, and then I can start the detox. So obviously the doctor gave me medication. So I've got them here. The doctor gave me medication, and I was hesitating for many, many days whether to take the medication or not, because I was in a very, very bad state health-wise. And I decided not to take them because all medication feeds the Epstein-Barr virus, and I cannot feed the virus because obviously the gastritis might get treated, but then in a very short time I will have another symptom, another illness caused by the EBV, and it cannot go on like this forever. So I decided not to take the medication, but treat myself with a much more holistic approach. Mother Nature gave us herbs, and we've got supplements. There are so many things out there that can help you heal your body. So I chose this. I'm going to do other videos as well on how exactly or what exactly am I doing, which supplement am I taking for what, and which herb am I taking for what. But I just wanted to let you know that apart from all the herbs and the supplements, another very important thing is a daily spiritual practice that I'm doing at the moment. And exercising, stretching. I would like to do these video sessions because there are so many things that contribute to our healing process. And I would like to give you an example of how you can achieve healing. Also, one more thing, that during the last 6 months, I've been doing an intense, what can I call it? Like, I've been doing an intense research on nutrition and different healing methods, and I would really love to share it with everyone, simply because it might inspire you. And at some point in your life, it might help you too. So anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. I'm really sorry it turned out to be 21 minutes, but if you reached the end, I can promise you that I will be back with more videos, shorter ones, because they are they can be enjoyed better, and I will guide you through my healing process. Thank you very much.